everyone, it's Michelle from Scrap Secrets, and I wanted to wish everybody Happy New Year. Hope you guys all had a great night last night. I wanted to give you a couple of updates on some things that are going to happen in my channel in 2015. First is I'm going to start the Sketch Sundays up again. I am working on a design right now for Sunday Sketch Sunday, so looking forward to getting back into that. Most of my inspirations will probably come from my favorite things. They have a new inspiration challenge thing each week. They do their sketch challenges and they're doing something else. So if you go over to their blog, there's a link to that so you can check that out. So I want to look into that a little bit further, and that's probably where a lot of my sketch challenges will come from again, like they did come from in 2014. Second thing is I'm going to be working on either a 1 or 2 part series depending on how many ways I come up with. But when I was on one of the Facebook groups, somebody was saying that they are trying to look for ways to make their die cuts a little bit more exciting. They just use regular paper and put them together and that's it. So there are a ton of different ways to jazz up Cricut die cuts. So I'm working on a video for that right now. Another thing I'm working on is one of my good friends, her husband, being the sweet guy that he was, he bought her some of the steel dies from Sizzix, and she doesn't have a Cuttlebug. So one of the things she was asking me about was, what does she need and what kind of plates, and is it better to do the Big Shot or the Cuttlebug, which I don't really know much about because I don't have the Big Shot, but I do have the Cuttlebug. So I did a video a while ago on the Cuttlebug, but I kind of want to do an update on a couple of other things that I've learned. I also did one on the Lifestyle Crafts magnetic platform, so I have that, and I'm going to add that into the video too, so I just want to do an updated one, so look for that in the next coming weeks. I also wanted to show you a project that I did using those Prima Chalk inks that my best friend had gotten me for Christmas, and if you don't remember, if you didn't see the video, this is what they look like. They look like little irons. So I think there were 40. I think that was how many were in the pack. So I tried to do 2 cards. The first one I did, I had actually looked on YouTube and found some other suggestions from people, and it said to heat set it. So that was one of the things that I did with the first card. So this is the first card that I did. I think it's called Whimsical Wishes. These are My Favorite Things stamp set, and it's relatively new. So I did that, and that's white, the white chalk ink, and all the colors are from these ink lines. I think actually, I'm sorry, the white is color box. I didn't use the white ink on this one, and I'll show you why on the what happened when I used it on the second card. So the inks show up very nice and very vibrant. You can't really tell because it's a little bit dark in here, but this is like a dark green. So that one didn't come up as great, but a lot of these lighter colors showed up beautifully on the black. So I did this panel, I heat set it. For the most part, it's okay. But there are some colors like this pink, and I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Yeah, it rubs off on your fingers, even after heat setting it. So that became an issue when I went to do my second card. So this is the panel that I started to do for my second card, and the Amazing had gotten messed up. So what I did was I wanted that to stand out, so I took some embossing powder that I had downstairs because I was just playing around with them, and I heat set the word Amazing, and it came out really well. But then a little bit of the white had gotten onto some of the black parts that it wasn't supposed to be on, so I took a white gel pen and started filling in the white on the Y. And actually both Y's down there, the big Y and the small Y. And then I accidentally ran my hand across it and smudged everything that didn't have the pen on it. So it looks like the colors do pretty well. Like if you rub your hands over this, none of this seems to be smudging. So it just looks like the white is a little bit more difficult to use from this set. It looks beautiful when you first do it on black cardstock. It comes out very, very nicely. But unfortunately, even heat setting it, it smudges. So I think that I have to do something else about that. I guess that I will either try to do the white gel pen over top of it or to do something else. I'm really not sure what I'm going to do about that. But I'm going to try a couple other things and I'll let you know how it goes. So that was, you know, these two cards are what I made with the Prima inks. I love them. I think that they're beautiful and vibrant. It stinks that they come off on your hands because they are a chalk ink. So there are some fixatives that you can spray to things. I don't know that I want to use those, so I'm going to try to see if I can come up with some other things. But that's pretty much it. Those are pretty much it for the updates, what's going on, and you know, I told you guys that I would show you what happens when you use these. So that's what happened when I did it. If you guys have any experience with these Prima Chalk inks, let me know. If you have videos or done projects, link them below. I would love to see what you guys have done. And if you have any solutions to the problem of them rubbing off, not staying where you put them, let me know. Heat setting them was one way, but also using embossing powder. So I think that I may use some clear embossing powder the next time that I do it. That may be one of my solutions. So I will work on a project for that, and I will show you how that works, because these inks will stay wet for a while. Obviously, they're still rubbing off. So you can use clear embossing powder on top of them, and it should trap the color underneath. So I think that's what I'm going to do for the next one. So if you guys have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave them below. And subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I look forward to making more videos for you guys in 2015. I'll see you later. Bye!